Hi everyone, today we're in my kitchen. We are making a super delicious cake. It's got rhubarb and white chocolate. It's perfect for afternoon tea and it's really simple to put together. So we're gonna get straight into it. It is handy if you have a stand mixer here with a paddle attachment. It's just gonna make your life a little bit more simple. So in our bowl, I'm going to put in some unsalted butter. And this has been sitting at room temperature for a few hours, so it's nice and soft. To that, we are also going to add in some brown sugar. And don't forget that the ingredients are all in the description of the video, so you don't need to take note. So we've got our brown sugar. We're going to put some caster sugar as well. And I'm also going to add in some vanilla. You can use vanilla extract. I have vanilla pod here handy. So I'm just going to split it down the middle and scrape out all of those beautiful seeds. And they are going to go in with our butter and sugar. And we're going to cream it until it's really nice and pale and fluffy. I'm gonna put this vanilla pod into my little jar with my homemade vanilla extract, which is kind of brewing along. So that's in my chocolate loaf video if you missed that. We'll put the mixer on, lower that in, and I'm going to cream it for about 2 minutes until I said it's light and fluffy. That's looking nice and pale and fluffy. I scraped it down a few times with my spatula just to make sure that there's no kind of clumps of butter and sugar stuck down the bottom. Now we are ready to add our eggs. So we've got 3 eggs here. I'm just going to crack them into here first, just to make it easier so we don't get any shell into our bowl. All right, and we're going to add them one at a time with the mixer on quite low, just until it incorporates, and then we can add the next one. I'm just going to scrape it down again, just so we're getting all of that egg mixed in well to our mixture. And once you've started adding the eggs, you can turn up the mixer a little bit and we're going to beat it until it's really well combined. So we're not putting in milk or anything like that. We're going to put in some really beautiful, rich sour cream. We'll give it another mix and then we're ready to add our flour. It's looking so creamy in there. We're going to add some self-raising flour with the speed really on quite low, and we want to mix it until it's just combined. Great. I'm going to finish the rest off by hand so we don't overmix that gluten in the cake. And you can see here there's still a little bit of flour there, but we can just do this by hand just so it's nice and gently incorporated. Okay, so this is the base of our cake. White chocolate isn't something that I cook with a whole lot. It is rather sweet, but with the rhubarb, it does pair really nicely. So we're just going to roughly chop that now. If you've got like buttons or little pieces, that is fine too. That can just go straight in. I've got a block here, which I'm just going to chop up. And then we have some beautiful rhubarb, which is just stunning at the moment. So all we're going to do is trim the edges. And we're going to cut it in about 1 centimetre pieces. All right, so we have this beautiful tart rhubarb, which is going to contrast really nicely with that sweet white chocolate. So we're just going to give it a final mix. Make sure all of that rhubarb and chocolate has been nicely incorporated into the batter. And now we're just going to pop it into our tin. So I've got a 24 centimetre round tin here that I've just greased and lined. And we're just going to simply spoon this batter into our cake tin. Smooth out the top of your batter, and it's going to bake in a preheated oven which has been preheating at 180 for about 55 minutes. Okay, my cake has been cooling. It looks beautiful. It's beautiful and golden brown. Now is the taste test. I'm gonna cut into it. You can see all of that beautiful rhubarb, almost like little jewels in the cake. Stunning. I have to give it a try. A real treat. You can taste that white chocolate. It's a gorgeous color, all those eggs and brown sugar, and then those little kind of pink flecks throughout the cake. It is such a stunning afternoon tea treat.